Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Africans and especially my fellow youth. It's a majestic morning. You are most welcome to MJD Build Africa, where the voice rise, where the dreams of young Africans turn into reality. So today it is Dominic as usual in our studio, but we have our guest, Right Honorable. You are most welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. How is your morning?
My morning is cool.
Yes.
I'm here as normal, as a true son of Africa.
That's great. As a true son of Africa, as a son of Africa, Africa has many sons. I know that the followers, the beloved of MJD would love to know who you are before we go deep.
My name is Rwanda.
Yes.
That's my African name. The English name is Aaron.
Colonialist language.
The colonial name. Yeah, basically that is it.
You are
Muhiz.
Rwamuhiz Aaron. So Rwamuhiz Aaron, you are most welcome to MJD.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Greetings to our viewers and greetings to you, sir.
To me, thank you. So, Rwamuhizi, our followers would love to know at least who is Rwamuhizi, what do you do? Yes, you are the son of Africa, but just apart from being the son of Africa, what do you do? People would love to know you.
My occupation, I'm a court bailiff.
Yes.
But still currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in laws, finalizing with my bachelor's degree, and I hope to go out and make my Africa better.
You are pursuing the course of law. Last time I had my friend, he told me, I asked him, why did you come to do law? Then I told him, but I think the reason why you came to do law, it was because of family issues. You come to revenge, to learn how to revenge, because of land title, because of such issues. Rwamuhizi, where are you pursuing your course from, and why did you make such decision of doing law, not other courses?
I'm a student from Kampala International University, and the reason as to why I decided to pursue this course, it was an inspiration from my brother, from my uncle's side, who was a judge in Rwanda, and I would envy to see what he was doing. Besides the family challenges, land grabbing in Western Uganda, cattle keepers,
yes,
we always have those challenges. But those challenges, by the time I joined law school, we had solved them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think I'm a prophet now. So the truth that that issue have been there, though it have been solved, but it was there before.
Yes.
That's great. You're inspired by your uncle to pursue that course. Did he tell you the challenges that are in law course? Did he tell you in that field, the challenges that are in that field of law?
Basically, when you are inspired by chaps,
Yes.
it's hard to tell you that they had challenges. They always tell you that
It is smooth.
it is smooth. And when you look at those chaps, you just have to look at them in terms of finances.
Yes.
Maybe during their time of school, it could have been finances.
Yes.
But this chap was bright and he started on a government scholarship. Yeah.
So he was a clever guy.
Yeah, he was.
Like you. I know you are very clever.
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know.
So Rwamuhizi, today I want to talk about the region, the current affairs that are trading in a great region. When I talk about great region, it is East African Community, Great Region Lake, where recently we saw some agreement, treaty, accord between Rwanda and DRC. But when you go back and trace the history of this, You know that it has history since 19 something there when something happened in certain countries and people ran in some countries. So Rugwamuhizi, as the analysts, what are some impressing issues that you have learned about the Great Lake region? Yes.
When we talk about the Great Lakes region, the affairs of the Great Lakes region,
Yes.
there are quite a number. They range in economics, they go into politics, they go into military,
Social.
social, and religious affairs.
Yes.
But today's concerns are basically three. When you look at what is going on in our region,
Yes.
we look at militarization, we look at the political turmoils, we look at the exploitation
Yes.
of resources from different countries in our region.
Yes.
But our emphasis now, or my emphasis now, our concern is on the issues in the DRC, which are they are bringing into our region more thieves, more than even before. It is an impressive issue because we have seen that the issues in this DRC, they have created chaos, they have caused displacements, they have caused unrest, and they somewhere they have caused regime changes.
Yes.
And my concern as a Pan-Africanist,
Yes.
I look at the humanitarian assistance. I look at the people who have been displaced. I look at those people, the key players in this crisis. When you look at these different agreements that have been signed, I've not seen anywhere where in these agreements civilians, the non-combatants, they have not been considered so much as they have been declaring ceasefires. For instance, in June, around June, there was a signing of a ceasefire.
Yes.
But the ceasefire was not respected. But what could come after the ceasefire? We saw that civilians and people who had internally been displaced were not taken care of. And we have seen consistent suffering, consistent outcry of those people from the communities where they're coming from. It is quite absurd to find that in this 21st century that we still have such unrests, and those unrests are still being caused by bad governance.
Bad governance of
Individual states.
yes.
And specifically we look at the current government in Congo,
In Kinshasa.
in Kinshasa.
Yes.
It has really failed to look after its people. And that gives a reason as to why we are seeing all what is happening. And what is happening, it is as well affecting Uganda, it is affecting all other neighboring countries. And that makes it to have these other countries also to have an interest in what is going there. Let's delve in what was signed in Washington and what was signed in Doha.
But Ramesh, before you proceed there, you said that the current affair that is DRC demonstrate the failures of government of Kinshasa.
That's the thing.
So absolutely, this shows the failures of Tshisekedi.
Purely.
But Rugwamuhizi, before you go in the process of agreements, people would like to know the root causes of this. Because there's some people who were born already when there's conflicts between these things. Now, what's the root causes of the current wars that is DRC? What could be the root causes of misunderstanding between Rwanda and DRC?
Some of these causes, people have so much given replied to such a question. But we have a colonial legacy.
Yes.
A colonial legacy that looks at demarcations, formation of states,
Yes.
bipolar states of Africa,
Yes.
where many nations in that were called kingdoms,
Yes.
were divided without looking at their concerns. That's a colonial aspect. But as well, we have other governance issues that erupted thereafter independence. We saw governments coming in, but some of those governments were just greedy, and they had not to consider some of their people that they were leading. And there comes, it takes us to, I may not want to go into the 1959 revolution
Yes.
in Rwanda, but let's now look at the 1994 Rwanda genocide against the Tutsi,
Yes.
where the then government, after being defeated or after having committed genocide.
Which government of Habyarimana?
Yeah, of course. You know, sometimes we don't want to mention names, but they are known. They are known. We have notorious leaders, like the Sindi Kubwabo,
Yes.
the Bagosoras. There were many
Yes.
who were in that government, and they had committed genocide. They had spearheaded genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda. And after being stopped from committing genocide,
Yes.
they
ran away.
they had to go to Congo, and they found their friend who was supporting them. By then he was Mobutu. Then those people, they started reorganizing against now the current government that had taken power. But our concern now lies on the genociders, those who had committed genocide, and they had been given refuge. They have been given a safe haven in the jungles of the DRC.
Yes.
Now we look at them that they integrated in the community, and where they went, they were Tutsi. By the way, the killing did not stop in Rwanda.
So it was continuation of massacre.
It was a continuation because those were brothers across.
Yes.
We have said that it was a colonial thing. We know that all those areas, some of those people interacted, lived together. So now, after these people going there, they started again displacing those whom they had found there. They started killing them in retaliation of those who had stopped them from killing the Tutsis in Rwanda.
So I mean, their intention it was to kill and finish all the blood of Tutsi.
One would say that, but on the other hand, we look at also the colonial hatred.
The reason I'm saying
the colonial hatred that was instigated.
The reason I'm saying this is because after Rwanda, you said that they went to DRC, and after DRC they continued. It was they proceeded with killing other Tutsis that they found in DRC.
You know, it has always been anti-Tutsi.
Yes.
It has always been anti-Tutsi.
Regardless of where you are.
Anybody who looks or who seems to have a morphology of that type of description.
Yes.
They are always a target.
Yes.
They are always a target. So the hatred against those people, it's what made them also to target those people whom they had found there.
Yes.
Yes.
So you mean that's the root cause? But if I'm to remember in the history, there was war in 1996,
97.
in Congo.
Yes.
And that was Congo actually wanted to intervene in their family issues. So Rwanda attacked DRC according to the history. That's what they say. Congo declared Rwanda intervened. Rwanda attacked them. So what could be the root cause of that war? And
You see,
and could that be the trace of the current affairs?
You see, even if I was the president by then of either Uganda or Rwanda, I would have intervened in the affairs.
How
of DRC.
and why?
This is the reason.
Yes.
One, in a country like Uganda, where we are, we had the Lord's resistance.
Yes.
We had the Lakwenas. We had those anti-government of Uganda who had fled to Congo. And they had been supported by
the government of Kinshasa.
The government of Kinshasa and the government of Sudan. They had been equipped by those different leaders from those countries.
Yes.
And that the hiding area was DRC. And the government of Uganda could tell the government of Kinshasa, why are you arming my enemies? Why don't you disarm them? Now, this at the same time applies to Rwanda. When you look at the interests, we are all aware of the Bachenges war, the Bachenges, the insurgencies in western Rwanda.
Yes.
The same genociders who had fled to Congo,
they could enter, smuggle and enter
and kill.
So it was like hit and run.
So, and the government in Kinshasa could not say anything. Now, imagine you were the president, or you had power authority. Couldn't you try to intervene in those affairs?
So many Rwanda did that as a way of defending their territories?
You see, in diplomacy, much as we have sovereign we are sovereign states and we have authority to govern our territories. But once you mismanage your territory or you use your territory against my sovereign integrity, then there calls a question of self-defense. I'm a student of law.
Yes.
And that applies in international law.
So that's what Rwanda did?
In trying to defend and securing their areas, they had to defend. But again, we are aware of some Tutsi from Congo who had joined some of these liberation struggles from neighboring countries.
Yes.
After all these liberation struggles, because of the injustices they had met in DRC, by then Zaire, they had to join these liberation struggles so that they can go try to create good havens for the citizens of Kinshasa.
Yes.
Now, that's why some of these governments you see that went to support those who were trying to, like the then father of Felix Tshisekedi.
Yes.
We know the
Antoine
Tshisekedi. We know the Desire Kabila. All those were rebels by then against Mobutu.
Yes.
And these governments had to support those rebels to do what? To oust the person who was arming their enemies. That's how the equation came.
Now, Ramois, where you leave me in suspense, where I think you wanted to say that Rwanda to intervene and help those troops of Congo to fight the government of Mobutu. it was like appreciation, a reward for them. Also, you mean also there's some of them who joined RDF to capture Rwanda?
Not 100% that.
But due to how you said it's as if there's some people who joined.
We look at the threats. First of all, I first look at the threat that was available by then.
Yes.
And which is still existing. I look at that aspect into that.
Yes.
I look at Rwanda and Uganda having gone there for self-defense.
Yes.
To try to see that country is well managed.
So you mean they were defending their territories?
Yes, they were defending their territory.
Now, Grammys, allow me now to talk on the current affairs, because that was the root causes. But now, the current affairs, there have been many agreements were signed since 2003. There was agreement since 2003 in South Africa. So there was agreement in Nairobi, Rwanda, Washington, and Doha. So, in your prediction, do you think that these accords will come with the envelope of peace to DRC, between DRC and Rwanda?
If they were genuine,
yes,
and if they were like if these belligerents, the fighting forces,
yes,
if they're the ones who had initiated this, or if they were genuine enough, all those agreements would work. When you look at those agreements, the Lusaka agreement of 1999, you look at the one of Pretoria, 2002.
Yes.
We again look at the one of 2009.
Yes.
Of CNDP.
Yes.
And again, we look at now these current ones. Actually, even here in Kampala.
Yes.
We had
Kampala
here, just in Munyonyi.
In Munyonyi,
just
here,
just in Munyonyi.
Yes.
And all those the accords, all the agreements, all declarations.
But people learn nothing and forget nothing about them.
Yes. Do you know why? It's because the funders of those agreements and the parties involved in those agreements,
yes,
they are not genuine to themselves.
How?
They are not genuine to themselves.
We need more elaboration on that.
We look at, now, for instance, let me look at the Nairobi.
Yes.
The Nairobi of recent, a few years ago. When you look at the Nairobi
agreement,
peace talks, rebel groups were called to sit with the Kinshasa government.
These are not rebels, by the way.
Okay,
Why should
no,
we call
I've said rebel. I've given them a general term.
These human rights fighters.
Because you know why? Do you know why? M23 and Twirwaneho never came. They were never invited in those peace talks. They were never. They were just brought after by the forces of change. But from the beginning, politicians from Kinshasa,
yes,
after inviting all these other small fake rebel groups,
yes,
because there was money, these other people were not invited. So which guarantee would you give that those peace talks would have an impact in what was going on? Yet they were only money oriented. They were not looking at solving the problem.
So their intention, it was to eat a national cake, but not solving matters.
To eat and sideline people who have legitimate causes.
And who are those?
You know.
I don't know. I don't know. Who are those ones? You said that M23 and the representative of Twirwaneho were not invited.
Yes.
And yet those are people who are fighting for their rights.
You see,
who are defending their...
Yes. Yes.
rights,
Yes.
but they will not intervene. So these other labels we invited,
and given money.
given even money.
Yes.
So what I made, I don't understand it well. It is too complex. I need to
When it
comprehend.
failed, when it failed,
Yes.
that's how we got to have the Rwanda.
The Rwanda agreement.
Yes. The peace talks, but then there are peace talks because nothing was reached at. There are peace talks.
Now, Ramis. Now, what is their prediction after all those process, along the process of Rwanda, after failing of Kenya, then we saw the one of Washington and the Doha. But now, my emphasis that should people expect the envelope of peace from this agreement according to what was signed recently in Washington?
Okay. To try to reply that.
Yes.
To that, I'll give you an example of what is happening in Gaza.
Yes.
Was an agreement signed? Is this a ceasefire agreement signed? Yes, it was signed.
Yes.
Was a humanitarian relief considered?
Absolutely.
Yes. Now, again, another example. The Ukrainian war.
Yes. And Russia.
And Russia. Who is between all those wars? The Americans. The Trump administration.
Yes.
But when you look at some of the terms that are being put or that were put
Yes.
by the initiator of those peace talks,
Yes.
of the agreement, they are quite unfair. And the same applies to the Doha and the Washington that we have recently had.
Yes.
The Washington agreement
Yes.
that was signed between Rwanda and Kinshasa.
No, but before you proceed, if I'm to remember, Congo declared that Rwanda have intervened in their territories. Then Rwanda refused. No, how comes people don't understand? How comes now the agreement, instead of being between between the government of Kinshasa and M23 and Twirwaneho, it is between Rwanda and Kinshasa?
You see,
people should
you see,
people would love to understand that.
That's why from the beginning you said the affairs of the Great Lakes region.
Yes.
And when you talk about the affairs, it means the geopolitics that is
Yes.
running around.
Yes.
That why is it between Rwanda and DRC?
Yes, not
Yet,
M23.
Yes, not M23.
Yes.
One, what was the Nairobi peace talks?
Yes.
Was transferred to Doha.
Rwanda.
To Doha.
To Doha.
What was the Rwanda peace talks? Was
Washington.
transferred to Washington.
Oh, now you
Yes.
understand. Yes.
But again, we have to ask ourselves, why is it between? Why are we having the Washington peace accords? And it has sounded much heavier
More than the
what-
Washington, the
what
Doha.
The Doha. It is just one reason. The Washington agreement only looks, much as there are principles within that talks about security, that talks about rebel groups, non-supporting rebel groups, but again, it is purely an economic deal. And we have liked Trump. He calls it a deal. It's not an agreement.
It is a deal.
It is a deal.
That's a
And
statement.
you know what is within the deal? The definition. If we try to give a definition to the term deal,
It's a business. It's a
a
multilateral
transaction. It's a transaction. And we are aware that Trump mentioned that American companies are going to begin business. Yes? Why did we have all that? One, if I can connect Rwanda into this. We have petroleum in Lake Kivu, and it cuts across.
Which we share between Rwanda
Yes.
and DRC.
Yes.
So that's the bilateral
Now,
common thing that we share.
in a situation where countries are at loggerheads,
Yes.
and we have no better principles of relation,
Yes.
things normally go wrong. We have national parks. Rwanda benefits more than
Yes.
DRC. Why? Rwanda benefits more in tourism, national parks, in animals, in agriculture and horticulture, more than DRC.
And it is
Why,
shared.
why are we having that as a Pan-African? Couldn't it be of importance to the people in that region? If Rwanda benefits, isn't it good for the people around there also to benefit? In Eastern DRC to benefit? It is important. But again, are these, if by looking just literally at the argument, is it that it is these countries who are going to take a lion's share in this deal? No. It is the mover, the initiator of the agreement. When look at, if we can go to the for photographic interpretation,
Yes.
or trying to look at the videographies that were taken in signing the agreement. I can look at Tshisekedi.
When others were opening the book and they closed,
Yes.
I saw it somewhere.
And you see, from the beginning, it is Felix Tshisekedi who presented a table, a paper,
Yes.
having all mineral-rich deposits of DRC. He presented it to Trump.
In that deal.
No,
agreement.
before having
Before
all
that
this,
deal- before this
having
deal.
all this, yes. Before having all this,
Yes.
why? He wanted to induce President Trump to give him support,
To fight M23.
to fight M23. And that's how we saw, it is the same period that we saw rumors and later evidenced the coming of the Black Waters from Colombia. If you can connect these things,
Yes.
you get to understand that Felix Tshisekedi
Was
was
bribing.
defeated in his own movie.
And yet he was supposed to be the actor of that movie.
Yes. But in this case, he was defeated.
That's when
He was defeated.
the troops of Colombia will intervene.
Much as he got the Black Waters, but we are aware that is M23 and the Twirwanehos are still defending their people. Not so? No. I've heard people accusing President Kagame that what he has been saying is not what he stood
On.
in Washington.
So there were no implementation of the first agreement.
You see, to people who have followed these events from the Osset Origo,
Yes.
from the beginning, and they witnessed the signing, and they have seen how the Doha
Yes.
issues were handled, where some of the ministers or the actors from Kinshasa were saying they will not sit with the M23.
Yes.
But again, they would turn around and go and sit with them. But all that is hypocrisy. That's why I said we are not genuine with ourselves. The parties, they are not genuine with themselves.
But Mr. Gomez, actually, you have just reminded me where I said that the government of Kinshasa said that they will not meet these labels, Actually, in the last campaign of Tshisekedi, there's where he said that when they give him vote, when they vote him, the first thing he will do is to chase Kagame in Rugwiro. Is it Rugwiro?
Village Rugwiro.
So that we chase Kagame in the village Rugwiro, in Paris, in
the state
in
house.
the state house of Rwanda. And on my view, as someone who started media and politics, I think in propaganda, that propaganda was not proper to be used. Secondly, he said that he will not sit with Kagame again the same round table unless they meet in heaven. But listen, after just a few days, we saw them shaking hands and giving each other big up. Why am I saying that? It's because of what you say that they say that they cannot meet again, but they could pass there and they meet. No, Gomez. Before we wind up, I want you to tack on this. No. No matter much how people are fighting on ground, but there is Cold War, where influencers and medias of Kinshasa, such as Top TV and other media, say that these are terrorists. M23, they are terrorists. You get? And yet, when we see in their media communication, they say that they are there to defend their people, their territories, and they are defending their rights. They were denied to be the Congolese, and yet they are Congolese due to African background, colonialism legacy, and whatever, geographical legacy of colonialism. So, and yet also, people of Wanyamlenge, M23, for them they say that we are not labels. What we are here to is to defend our people, our territories, to defend our cattle and our people. Because when you see in images, photos, these people are killed as insects. They have no one to defend them. Where actually they are choosing the government of Kinshasa to back their enemies, Mai and other terrorists who are killing them. Why? Just because of their physical appearance, as what we said, tribalism. So M23 and Twirwaneho, they say that they are defending the rights of other Congolese who are tortured. But the government of Kinshasa said that these are terrorists. So what, as a lawyer, as a son of region, what could you tell the international organizations who are following people, who are following us?
Now, first of all, in fighting,
yes,
or in revolutions, we normally have legitimate causes,
yes,
and illegitimate causes. At the same time, in what is going on in the world,
yes,
is Boko Haram a terrorist group?
Yes.
Yes. Why? Because of what they do. You cannot incarcerate young girls, women, young boys, kill them, recruit them to do terror attacks.
Yes.
And then you not be called a terrorist. Now, are Gazians terrorists? To me, as a student of international law and international humanitarian law, Gazians are not terrorists, much as the government of Israel have been calling them terrorists.
Yes.
Now, the same applies to the M23 and Twirwaneho.
Yes.
What defines a terrorist is what that group does. If M23 says, one, we want all Congolese to be Congolese.
Equality.
Yes. We want good governance because of what is going there.
Yes.
We want a stop on anti-truth or anti-Chinyarwanda speakers.
Yes. round of funds.
Now, the same group calls upon international community, please look at what is going on genuinely. But as an African, as I call on international communities, I know their role in the crises that have happened in Africa.
Yes.
If I'm calling them, I call them just for formality. But what is most important is what I do on ground.
Now,
You have said that I tell the international community.
No, what I want you to say, but it is on, let's say, on the region. Because there's some people who are not aware about what is happening. Just they get information from different writers, influencers. But tell the African Union, tell a youth who is in Malawi now, who is in Lusaka, who is in Botswana, who is in Namibia, who is in Nigeria, what is happening. Either put awareness on them if really M23 are labeled or the people who are fighting for their rights.
Let's put this the ongoing discussion
Yes.
on Spotlight. As a true son of the East Africa, I am aware, I have seen from the history to the current, and I have anticipated what will happen in the future.
So your prediction.
M23, Twirwaneho, having legitimate causes, legitimate demands from the Kinshasa government,
Yes.
their concerns need to be addressed.
So they are right on what they are doing?
They are right. Why? They have not terrorized the area. Actually, it is the allies, those people who have been armed by the government of Kinshasa, that are creating chaos in that area. Why? They have been employed as mercenaries. Some countries have been employed as being employed as a mercenary, yet you're a nation.
Yes.
It is also disturbing.
And yet the person you are attacking is your neighbor, the person you share lunch and supper.
It is quite disturbing. I don't know the miscalculation. I don't know the miscalculation that was made
By that neighbor country?
by that neighboring country. But it was the worst I've ever seen. You cannot accept another nation to employ as mercenary against legitimate people, national.
And yet you are aware about what they are fighting for.
They are aware, but do you know why? They are just looking at
The interest. They
the
get there.
interest. We are aware of the sanctions that we are on that country. So now they are looking on how they can also have a share on the resources.
Actually, that country is, if I'm to remember, is one of the countries that played a crucial role in Gatumba massacre when they were killing Banyamulenge in 2004.
You see,
Because those people died from their territory.
if I was a person of authority
Yes.
in that country, I would recall my mistakes, my negligence into the affairs, into what happened in Gatumba. At the same time, I would recall my history into what happened in 1973,
Yes.
into what happened in 1993,
Yes.
in what happened in 1965. I would recall if I was a leader in that
So you
country.
mean they don't have conscious heart to think about that?
No.
Because there are some people who killed Banyamulenge who were intervened, included in 2004. Now there are some people now who have gone in their villages now to attack them currently officially. So I mean they were not satisfied with that blood that they shedded.
I may carry this skin color,
Yes.
but this skin color means nothing if what lies in me is purely Eurocentric.
Now,
Those people you see, much as we share we are all Africans. But some of them are just surviving as colonialists.
Now, Gomez, what, in very one word, what can you tell the government of Burundi now, which is intervening in current affairs of DRC, which is backing the government of Kinshasa to kill these people who are fighting for their rights?
If I was General Neva, Evarist
Ndayishimiye,
I would advise him to first revisit the bilateral agreement that they went into with Kinshasa. I would advise him to withdraw his forces from DRC. I would advise him to stop killing nationals of DRC who are demanding for legitimate causes.
So, Gwamwis, thank you. I think due to your schedule, I know that you have a program in court, but maybe you can wind up and we shall proceed if you get another time. But before we proceed, in 2 to 3 words that you can tell people are following us on MJD Build Africa podcast about the current affairs and any other words of encouragement to Africans and to these people who are the victims of wars.
What I can tell fellow Africans is that we need to contain, we need to solve our own challenges, our own problems by ourselves without looking at the forces, the external forces from outside. And the message I'm carrying to those who are suffering, those who are being discriminated, those who have been killed, continue. It's just a matter of time. Things will be better, but they will be better with your involvement, with your efforts, with your struggle. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gwamwis. We thank you for visiting, for coming and sharing knowledge to our podcast of MJD. MJD, it is a podcast where we turn the dreams of African youth into reality. So this is where we speak the voice of rise of the power and talents of African youth. MJD, Build Africa. Africa for Africans. Thank you.
Thank you.
Asante.
Asante.